Okay, this is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show, coming up in 30 seconds from Mark. We'll have a good game today. Preston hopefully will knock off their opponent. 20 seconds to the pregame from Mark. Pregame show open coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. This will be your final time check. Pregame open in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's game as we visit with the coach. Have a look at all the pregame stats and take a look at the keys to tonight's game. The pregame show is brought to you by Preston Dental Care. When better oral health is your goal, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Strive for excellence. Settle for perfection. And hi, everybody, as we welcome you here to Grace tonight as the Preston Indians come here to play in a triangle match. Also, they'll face the Bear River Bear River team coming up a little bit later on this evening as well. Well, if you looked at your schedule, originally it said that we were supposed to be at Thunder Ridge tonight. Well, things got moved around, things got changed, and instead, with things being canceled, that not wanting to go more than a week without playing any matches, the Indians decided to come here and be part of this triangle match here tonight against Grace and against Bear River. These are teams, obviously, that they have seen quite a bit, not only over the summer, but a couple of weekends ago in the tournament at Cokeville, as Preston ended up losing a couple of very tough matches to Bear River and Grace during that Cokeville tournament. So it's a couple of matches here on a Wednesday night. Glad to have you along. Glad to have some volleyball action for you here. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk to the coach as we'll visit with Bridget Knapp coming up in just a couple of minutes here on the pregame show here on KACH.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Jan Stone and the staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, welcome back here to the pregame show as we get the two teams on the floor getting ready. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of this match as we'll visit with Coach Bridget Knapp coming up right after this. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com. Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
As we catch up with the head coach, Bridget Knapp, Coach's Corner brought to you by Evergreen Financial. It's been a while since we've seen you. How have the girls been going?
We've went through kind of a dry spell, but this last weekend when we went to Peg Peterson, they were able to fight through some learning strategy, or I should say some kind of growing pains, because we've had to pull up some of the younger girls because of injuries. And so this weekend we were able to kind of play just a lot of matches, so they were able to start playing together. And by the end of Saturday, there was a lot of really good teamwork and communication. We were back where we would like to be at this point.
Peg Peterson's always a very tough tournament up there in Pocatello.
It is. They've got a lot of great teams from all different divisions, so you don't just see certain ones, you get to see a huge array, so we got to see a lot of new teams that we haven't seen all year.
You mentioned injuries. Reese Swainson, of course, still nursing the knee that she has going on. Who else is nicked up, or is everybody available tonight?
No, Abby Clark is still off. We lost her at Cokeville with her shoulder injury, and so she's still out at least for this week, maybe a couple more. So yeah, without her, without our two of our starters that played all the way around, it makes for some tough. But I'm telling you, we've had some young kids come up and just really work hard and play as well as we can ask them to play.
With not having Abby on the floor, does that put a little bit more pressure on Chloe Hobson?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've got to look for her now, not just when she's in the front row, but we've got to have a lot of aggression out of her from the back row as well, so that we know we can always have that strong option for kill when she's ready.
This Grace and Bear River teams you saw at Cokeville, you've seen them before, you know what to expect out of them.
We do, and we played them a lot over the summer. It's kind of nice. We got a lot of games in the summer. So this is one of those where we've beat them, they've beat us, and I'm hoping right now that we're, where we need to be so that we can pull out some wins tonight.
Best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Bridget Knapp, our guest here on the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial. Take a time out. Back with more right after this.
Papa J's world headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajays.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small town USA. papajays.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Live from Grace High School, it's Preston Indian Volleyball this evening, as we are certainly glad to have you along with us here tonight as the Indians get ready to take on Grace here this evening. And we see who have lost our camera here now for some reason. So we'll see if we can get that back on here going for you here in just a moment as the Indians and Grace get ready to square off in the first game of tonight's matches here this evening at Preston. And seems like we've lost power to our camera as part of the problem. So we'll see if we can get that figured out here as we're about 30 seconds or so away from the starting lineups being announced out onto the floor and getting to this evening's match going here as we get the camera back for you here this evening. So for the Indians, as you heard Coach Bridget Knapp talk about during our pregame visit in the coach's corner, that they are still shy. A couple of very big, important players for them. Reese Swainston still nursing that knee issue that she's had since the season started. And also Abby Clark, who hurt a shoulder back at the Clarkville tournament a couple of weeks ago. She is still out, and she also not available tonight, and still is considered really more week to week than day to day. So for the Indians, they'll try to get back onto the winning side. As they're announcing the players out onto the floor, and they're going to have our national anthem for us this evening as we get things going. So for you from here from Grace High School, here is our national anthem. Very nicely done. I believe that was a student here at Grace who had our national anthem for us this evening. So now we'll move on to our starting lineups tonight. Audrey Selly will start. Maisie Parker will also be in the starting lineup tonight. Victoria Hobbs. Chloe Hobson, who is so important to the Preston Indians attack. Jenna Crossley and Lucy Zollinger will also start tonight as well. Now for the hometown Grace Grizzlies, as Brindley Anderson. Lily Peden will start as well. Lydia Anderson. Maudley Stratman. And Sydney Jacobson and Josie Newley will start tonight as well for the Grace Grizzlies here in the first match tonight for the Indians. Don't forget, Preston will play Bear River immediately following the conclusion of this match. Have a little short break for Bear River to warm up, and then the Indians will play their second match of the evening coming up a little bit later on tonight. So here we go. Time to play some volleyball here as the Indians will take on the Grace Grizzlies. Again, they've met several times. They played several times over the summer, and even played a couple of weeks ago at the Cokeville tournament, with Cokeville winning a couple of different times in that tournament. We want to also thank our friends at Les Schwab Tires of Logan North for sponsoring our scoreboard and for tolerating our technical issues that we had. We seem to have them fixed. We have the scoreboard up, and we thank Les Schwab Tires for their continued support and their tolerance. So we got everything fixed. All right, tonight's match is brought to you by West Motors. your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. So, waiting for the officials, make sure everybody's getting where they need to be. And the Indians will serve first, and Carly Manson will drop back behind the service line and have the serve for us here. So here's the first serve of the match as Manson, good serve, as it's played there by the Grizzlies, and then Manson, it slips on the floor, trying to get to that ball, was not able to, and it's 1-0. They have 1-1 on the scoreboard. I'm not exactly sure why, as it is 1-0. As the next ball put in by Hobson, that's dug out here on the near side, and that's going to be played there by Anderson into the block, and will pick up the kill, and it's 2-1. They have a 2-1 on the scoreboard. They must have assessed some sort of a penalty or something against Grace to start the match. So here's the ball hit into the net by Victoria Hobbs. Makes it 3-1 here early on. One thing you'll remember about the matches at Cokeville against Grace was able to jump out to early big leads. Outside, Chloe Hobson with the kill, her first of the night. So 3-2. Preston gets the serve back as Adri Selly will serve. Selly's first serve is a good one, dug out. Kept alive as Grace able to get it back over. Back onto the Preston side, set in the middle. Zollinger in the corner for the kill as Lucy gets her first kill of the night. Ties the match at 3. As Zelli serves again. Tough return and then hit out of bounds. So a point for the Indians, and they go up on top by a score of 4-3. So Preston up 4-3, and Adri Sully will serve again. Glad to have you along with us here. As Chloe didn't have to touch it and didn't make it over the net, but she was there to slam the lid closed if needed. And Preston goes up 5-3. Glad to have you along. We do have the video up and running on mylocalradio.com tonight. For those who'd like to join us there and be able to watch tonight's match. Played over as Sully bumps it over. And off the block, kept alive, played by the Indians. Need to get it back over. So Sully will just bump it over. Free ball here for Grace. As the Grizzlies just kind of give it right back to the Indians. Outside set. Hobson bumps it over. Again at the net. Challenge for it there, but Preston's into the net. And it'll be a point for Grace. And make it 5-4. The gym here at Grace, well, like the school itself, is not real big. Like there's only about 4 rows of seats on each side of the gym. So we're as high as we can get with our camera, but it's not high enough to get the whole court into the shot. Zully saves. Hobson keeps it alive. Zollinger bumps it over and gets the point. Nice play by Lucy Zollinger. Preston goes up 6-4 on the Les Schwab Tire of Logan North scoreboard. So they rotate Victoria Hobbs back over to the bench, as it will be Maddie Wood coming in onto the floor, and she will assume the serve. First serve is a pretty good one, dug out, kept alive. As they get it back over, they touched it once. Nice save by Madsen to keep it alive. Blocked at the net and a point. As they came over, as Melody Strotman tried to go for the kill, and she was blocked at the net, and Preston up by 3 at 7-4. Sully outside. Nope, they set it short for Zollinger instead. That's kept alive. They bump it back over. Back outside. Hobson into the block, out of bounds. Point for the Indians. Chloe with her second kill in tonight's match, brought to you by Stokes Market, with the freshest meat and produce in all of the city of Preston. Grizzlies get the serve back over. Preston again will set. Not a good set. Comes to Zollinger. She bumps it over. This time kept played back over again by the Grizzlies, and again Preston able to keep it alive. Get it back over is Newly able to bump. As it comes to Anderson, she gets it over. Here's Hobson again. Goes short this time for another kill. Chloe's got 3. Preston up 9-4. First set of tonight's match is brought to you by Northern Title. Wood continues her serve. That's going to be an ace. Off the hands of the would-be returner is Brynlee Anderson not able to control it cleanly. Maddie Wood continues to serve. Back set as it comes again to Strotman. That's dug out. Set it in the middle. Zollinger. That's in again. As Lucy able to pick that back line. She's got 3 kills already here in this first set, and Preston leads 11-4. Wood serves again. Another ace. That one just got over the net and then dove right straight at the floor, and a timeout taken here by the Grace Grizzlies. Preston up 12-4 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Jan Stone and the staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here. Preston leading by 8 here in the first set. 12-4 the score. And another ace served up by Wood. That's her third. Preston now leads by 9 at 13-4. You know, Coach Knapp on the pregame show said that the team had been improving greatly, especially at that tournament in Pocatello. This is about their longest run of points we have seen them come up with so far this year. Bump it back outside as they'll get it back over. Nice dig by Madsen, but not where anybody else could play it. So finally, Grace able to break that string of points, and it's 13-5. As the serve is long. The serve by Strotman goes out of bounds. Service error for her, 14-5. Preston gets the serve back. And now Chloe Hobson will drop back below the line, and she will have her shot at serving here for the first time. Doug comes back over the net onto the Preston side. Can they keep it alive? Zollinger tried to get it up but couldn't, as that'll be 4 hits charged against the Indians. Kind of a tough dig by the Indians, and Zollinger tried to get it back up but couldn't. So the point ends up going to Grace, and it's 14-6. Still an 8-point lead for the Indians. As the serve again is going to float too long. As the serve by Lily Peden again goes out of bounds. So back-to-back service errors on the last 2 serves by the Grizzlies. And now it'll be Lucy Zollinger to come in and serve. Lucy's serve is returned, set in the middle, into the net, and a point. As coming across was Brindley Anderson. She gets the kill. And it's 15-7. Preston still leads by 8 here in the first set. Brought to you by our friends at Northern Title. Hobson from the back row gets it over. Oh, bad return into the seats, and another kill for Chloe Hobson. 16-7. As it will be Maisie Parker coming on, as she will drop back below the service line, and she will take a serve. Parker's serve right in the middle, back set, and that is in. Nice shot from across court. Taylor Yost able to hit that one, cut the corner off, and pick up the point. So Yost will leave. Josie Newley will come in, and she'll serve. Still an 8-point Preston lead here in the first. Sully with the dig, set. As play there is again kept alive here by the Indians. As along the line, that is going to be in. Good kill cross court there by the Grizzlies to make it 19-6. Check that, 16-9. So here is Josie Newley to serve again. Tough return by Hobson. Comes to Selly, who bumps it over. Free ball here again for Grace. As the set goes short to Strotman, gets it over. Comes to Hobbs back on the floor for the Indians. That's dug out, kept alive, up into the ceiling tiles, and a point for the Indians. So Preston gets the point, 17-9 here in the first. These should be best 2 out of 3 matches here. As the serve, Strotman plays it over, comes to Anderson, kept alive, and Hobbs not able to dig it back up. And there are 3 different Andersons on this team, so you have to be careful when you start saying just Anderson. There's a Brindley Anderson, there's a Lydia Anderson, and Piper Anderson. As the serve put up by Smith. From the back, it'll be bumped over there by Lydia Anderson. Shorts in the middle goes the Indians. That's dug out. Blocked at the net. Still alive on the Grace side. They're able to chase it down. Again, a challenge for it at the net. And again, it's played back over. But a lift called against Grace and a point for Preston. 19-10. Preston on top on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. As Adri Selly is going to serve again. Good serve. And they're able to dig it out. Can they keep it alive? Yes, they do. They get it back over. And then there's a double hit called against Preston. So 18-11. Serve goes back over to Grace. And a violation against the Indians moving on the serve. So it's 18-12 as they give a free point back over to Grace. Serve by Lydia Anderson is out of bounds. So Anderson gives the point back to the Indians. It's now 19-12. As this will be Maddie Wood to serve again. Wood, who had that long string of points in her last rotation. Strotman dug out. Strotman again, out of bounds. Point for the Indians. 20-12. Preston back up by 8. Not a good set, but they were able to bump it back over. So back onto the Preston side. Zollinger, that's dug out. Look out into the scorer's table. Point for the Indians. Another kill for Zollinger. That's her 4th. So Lucy has 4 kills. Chloe Hobson has 4 as well. 20-12. 21-12. Now they adjust the scoreboard. Thought that was wrong. Hobson outside as she hit it right at Brynlee Anderson, but she was not able to dig. 22-12. Preston 3 points away from winning the first set here tonight. And that's an ace. As guess who? Maddie Wood has another one. That's 4 aces for Wood here in the first set. And it's 23-12. Preston with their biggest lead of 11. As it comes over the net, and Preston not able to get it back over the net as that goes into the net this time. 23-13, still a 10-point lead for the Indians. Here in set number 1. As Strotman will serve again. Excuse me. As the dig by Sully came up off her hands and then up off of her around her chin. And not a clean return, so that would be another point and an ace for Strotman. Preston, back set, comes to Hobson, touched at the net. Another kill for Chloe, that's her 5th, and it's a set point here for the Indians. 24-14. So here's the serve by Hobson and goes into the net. So Chloe hits it into the net. That's a service error. Serve will go back over to Grace at 24-15. And Brynlee Anderson will step up and serve here again. Hold on. Got an official's timeout here for just a second. Yeah, she's checking the rotations here for Grace. Make sure everyone's in their proper spot. And Northern Title bringing you the first set of tonight's match. Northern Title, of course, is the trusted name in title and title insurance in the tri-state area. Okay, our down referee says we're ready, and we are, as we have a different player here in to serve. This is Lily Peden serving, and she'll get a point. Preston not able to control the ball. Makes it 24-16, and Peden will serve again. Peden serve taken by Hobson. Set it back for Hobson. She tries to go short, doesn't get it over the net. So a couple of hitting errors for Chloe here late in the first set. Makes it 24-17. And we got whistles. And again, Preston not in the right spots at the time of the serve. So that's another error against the Indians as a team and a point for Grace to make it 24-18. Served by Peden. Taken over the net. And that goes off the ceiling on the return. That'll be a point again for the Grizzlies. They're reeling off several points here. That's 6 in a row for them. They've got the lead back to within 5. So Lily Peden serves into the net as the service error will be the set point as Preston wins the first set here tonight, winning 25 to 19. So Preston takes the first set thanks to 5 kills by Chloe Hobson, 4 kills for Lucy Zollinger, and good solid play through up and down the lineup. The two teams will switch ends. We'll come back and we'll have set number 2 coming up right after this timeout.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County. Some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Second set just underway, and the first serve is an ace put up by Sydney Jacobson. Next serve comes to Selly. Outside set, Hobson off the block and not being able to dug in the back row. So Chloe's got kill number 6 on the night. Preston winning the first set 25-19. Adri Selly will serve here for the Indians. As they'll set on the opposite, on the reverse, as it comes to Lydia Anderson. And Anderson hits it out of bounds. So Selly's next serve. Again, they'll set in the middle. Strotman blocked off the block, and it's Zollinger with the block. Is she able to pick up the point? So 3-1 Preston here on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Almost another ace there, almost mishandled. Grace gets it back over onto the Preston side. Back set as it comes to Hobbs. And then a hit long. Hobbs almost whiffed on it. They're able to keep it alive, and then Chloe Hobson hit it too long. So 3-2 Preston up here in the second set. Best 2 out of 3 sets here. As the serve goes long here by Grace. Another service error makes it 4-2. Preston again back up by 2 points. So they rotate people in and out. Another one of those new players that Coach Hobson or Coach Knapp brother was talking about that we don't have a name for. We'll have to see if we can. There's several of those we've come across here so far. Let's see if we can get names for them by the time the Bear Lake match starts. As Zollinger is dug out, kept alive. Get it back over. That's dug out again, this time by Sully. Hobson can't get that one to go down. Outside as running to get to it. Nice save by the Indians as Hobson bumps it back over. They'll set backwards as that is going to go too long and out of bounds. Actually, Preston into the net apparently, so the point goes to Grace. So Preston goes into the net, point for the Grizzlies, and it is 4-3. And Taylor Yost comes back in to fill her spot right in the middle once again. And the dig, but then not able to get it after that. They dug at the ball, but then Maddie Wood not able to get to it in time, and we're tied at 4. As that will be a lift called against the Indians. That's 4 straight points here in the second set for Grace. Second set of tonight's match is brought to you by Level 10 Life. Set again. Zollinger goes short, and she's got another one. Zollinger with her 5th kill of the match. Preston able to break that string of points. We're tied at 5. And once again, Chloe Hobson will serve here, as the serve is going to go too long. So Chloe just a little bit strong on the serves tonight. Makes it 6-5 as Grace moves back in front. Lily Peden to serve. Just does make it over the top of the net as they'll set it. And that's going to be bumped over by Sully. Played by Grace. As it comes to Yost, kept alive again by the Indians, but the dig goes out of bounds. Sully played the ball by Yost. Hit it back onto the floor, but then the return shot was hit out of bounds. Dig, Sully gets it back. Zollinger bumps it over. Free ball here as they'll set in the middle. That's dug in the back row neatly by Hobson. As the outside, that's going to be partially off the top of the net. And comes back onto the Preston side. Zollinger in the middle. Dug out. Outside again, blocked and down. And they give the kill to Brindley Anderson as she was able to tool the block and get the point. Grace up by 3. It's 8-5. And Peden hits it into the net. Service error. Point goes back to the Indians. Tonight's match brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. Zollinger and hits it off. The return is unreturnable. Gives Zollinger an ace. That's her first of the night. So Lucy will serve again. Preston trailing by a point at 8-7. As dug out, up into the ceiling, not able to be returned by the Indians. Jenna Crosley tried to dive to get after it, but came up just short. It's 9-7. As Grace goes up again by 2 points. They rotate around. And Brindley Anderson will serve again. Deep middle serve, returned by Hobson. And the outside set goes into the net. But they're going to give the point to the Indians, apparently. So a violation here against Grace. So Preston will rotate around. Maisie Parker comes back onto the floor, and she will drop back to serve. Maddie Wood goes back over to the bench. Parker's serve is short, dug out neatly. Comes to Strotman, who hits it out of bounds. Strotman having a bit of a tough night. 3 errors, no kills so far. And we're tied again at 9. Wood's next serve goes to Strotman, deep middle. Set it outside as they get it outside to Yost, and Yost will be able to pick up the point. Good short play there by Yost as Preston not able to dig it out. And that will put Grace back out in front again by a 10-9 count. As there's an ace, makes it 11-9. So Josie Newley with the ace. That's her first point of the night. Preston sets this one, back set, and it goes off the antenna. And that'll be out of bounds, of course. And another point here for Grace, and it's 12-9. Preston up 1-0, trailing by 3 points here in the second. Second set brought to you by Level 10 Life. As Hobson not able to dig that one out. That'll make it a 4-point lead at 13-9. And Newley will serve again. Hobson returns this time, outside set. And it comes outside to Hobbs, and Victoria with the kill. Able to go right down the line and pick up the point. Preston gets the serve back at 13-10. Carly Madsen serving. Set goes in the middle, blocked at the net by the Indians, kept alive again by Grace. And then the double hit, point goes to the Indians as two players getting together and hitting it simultaneously. Gives the point back to the Indians. They trail by 2 at 13-11 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Set outside, get it around the block, but it goes out of bounds. Point to the Indians. Preston back to within 1 again. 13-12. Madsen's next serve. Strotman is in. She tucks this one in just inside the back line. Good contact for Strotman as she has her first kill of the night. Side out, so the serve goes back over to the Grizzlies. They lead 14-12. However, the serve goes into the net as Sydney Jacobson with the error. Gives the serve back to Preston. They trail by a point, 14-13. And Adricelli again will serve. Dugout, set outside. Madsen comes back over to Hobson. They dig Chloe. Can't get it out of the net. They did get it out of the net, but then couldn't play it. Another point for the Indians, and it ties it, the set at 14. So with all the changes to the Preston schedule, we can give you what's coming up next for the Lady Indians. As the outside set there again, blocked at the net. Zollinger there, Hobbs is there as well. Good for the point for the Indians. They now take the lead again. 5th lead change of the night overall. Tips off the top of the net. They have to scramble to be able to get it back over. They do. Back over onto the Preston side as Sully just steers it back over. Set comes outside, whistles, and we got a double hit on the set. Point, another point for the Indians. They go up 16-14. Preston is off now until the 13th, which is next Tuesday. They'll be at home on Tuesday. A couple of home matches back-to-back. Hobson tools the block. Has another kill. That's her 7th. So coming up on Tuesday, we'll tell you about it right after the timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll back right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So for the Indians, after tonight, they have a couple of triangle matches at home coming next week. As next Tuesday, they will be at home with Thunder Ridge and Malad, the other two participants in the triangle match. And then a week from Saturday, they'll be at home with an early match as Preston will host Westside and Marsh Valley. That'll start at 11 a.m. because that is homecoming night. And that way the girls can get the match in, have time to deal with homecoming. So here we go. Preston leads by 3, and the serve is long and out of bounds. So an error charged against Addie Sully. And it's 17-15. So a couple of home matches. We'll hope to see you Tuesday and Saturday at Preston Gym, as the serve there is long. As once again another service error put up by Grace, and Preston has their 3-point lead back again. Maddie Wood back onto the floor. Hobbs and Parker both leave. And Wood will serve up by 3, 18-15. That's going to be another ace. Wood has been serving very well tonight. That's her 5th ace of the match with unservable returns. And she's got back-to-back aces, as that one can't be returned either. Preston goes up 19-15. Remember, these are 2-set matches here on this triangle meet. As the dig played over outside, as Preston can't get to it. It'll be a double hit charged against the Indians anyway to make it 19-16. Don't forget, coming up when this match is over, Preston will take on Bear River immediately following. We will stay on the same video stream for those watching on YouTube, as that serve is out of bounds, as Strotman again hits it too long. So you will not have to go find another stream to come back and join us. Just keep it here, and we'll keep the camera rolling during the warm-ups for the second match. Ball played over, but out of bounds, as that one's hit out of bounds by Jody Carpenter. And Preston goes up by 5, 21-16. Served by Hobson into the net. Hobson hitting about 500 on the night. She has 7 kills, but that's her 6th error of the night. As once again, Lily Peden will step behind the line and serve here for the Grizzlies. Dug out. Comes over onto the Grace side, played by the Indians. Back onto the Grace side again and put away, as it was Sadie Jacobson. Cuts the lead down to 3, 21-18. Preston up 1-0, looking to win the second set as well. And that goes up into the ceiling. and comes right back down 21-19. It's a 2-point game. Peden continues to serve. That's into the net. 22-19 makes it a 3-point match again. Peden with her 4th error. As the serve by Zollinger is an ace. As everyone backed away from it and just watched it. And that falls right in. 23-19 now for Preston. Zollinger to serve again. She goes short. And they can't get it out of the net. That'll be another ace for Zollinger. And it is a set point. 24-19. Lucy's serve. Return outside. The set there goes out of bounds. And Preston wins the set. And they will win the match 2-0, winning 25-19 in both sets here tonight. So Preston wins the match. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a short wrap-up for you, brought to you by our friends at Rouse Construction. We'll get to that coming up here in just a couple of moments.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Rouse Construction postgame show, coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
A proud member of the co-op, we save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
Well, welcome back here to Grace after the Indians win their first match tonight, 25-19, 25-19 over the homestanding Grace Grizzlies. And now it's Bear Lake on the floor getting ready for their shot to take on the Indians here coming up as well. So for Preston, here in the first match, good play, of course, by Chloe Hobson with 7 kills. Lucy Zollinger stepped up with 5 of her own, and they really led the Indians well on to the victory here so far on the evening. But that's the first set, the first match. They still have another match to go, and it's a little under 15 minutes away. So we'll take a time. Well, actually, we'll send it back to the studio. John will play music for you for about the next 12, 14 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and get you ready for match number 2 tonight, as Preston will take on Bear Lake coming up in about 14 minutes. So we'll send it back to the studio for a short time. John will have some music for you, and then we'll come back here to Grace High School. That's on the way. Stay with us, won't you?
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajays.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajays.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited.
As we welcome you back here to Grace High School, time for the second match of the night as the Preston Indians get ready to take on Bear River here coming up in just a moment or two after Preston wins the opening match against Grace 25-19, 25-19. Reminder for you that coming up Friday night we have a football doubleheader for you. It'll start off with Westside at home taking on Marsh Valley, and then when that's over, well, we'll have the Preston Indians on the road at the Jerome Tigers for you as well, coming up on Friday night. So a doubleheader for you here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. So our starters here for the Indians, Carly Madsen will lead off. Adri Sully will also start, I should say. Victoria Hobbs will start. Maisie Parker gets a start as well. Chloe Hobson, Jenna Crossley, and Lucy Zollinger, who played very well in the first match tonight. Zollinger with 5 kills on her own. She also had 3 blocks and 3 aces too, as Chloe Hobson was 7 kills in the first set tonight. Morgan Armstrong will start tonight for Bear River, as will number 5, Daniel Burnett. Number 8, Jody Schul, or I should say Jader Schul. Taylor Crane and Emma McMurray, as will Kayla Murdoch will start as well for the Bear River Club here tonight as well here against the Indians. So again, another team that Preston saw at the I say Bear River, of course it's Bear Lake, of course. So the Bear Lake Bears. Why am I saying Bear River all of a sudden? Bear Lake here against the Indians. And again, another team that Preston saw and played, had tough matches against at the Cokeville tournament a couple of weekends ago. And get another look at them again here tonight. So Bear Lake will serve first to open the match here tonight. And this match brought to you tonight by our friends at Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. So they rotate in the libero. That is Morgan Armstrong, number 1, but it'll be Elsie Johnson who will serve to open the match here for Bear Lake. So the first serve is dug out there by the Indians. They set outside. Hobson blocked And it comes right down at Sully. And able to get the block and pick up the point. As it was Emma McMurray right there on the block. And it's 1-0. As the serve again comes in. Returned by the Indians. They get it back over. As Crosley able to get it over. Outside set. They go short. And again, Preston able to get it back up. Sully will bump it over. Free ball here for Bear Lake. In the middle. They go short again. And they get the point. So 2-0 Bear Lake to start out here in the first set of this best 2 out of 3 match. Preston sets outside, Hobson again. This one's put away. Chloe with her first kill of this match. She had 7 in the first match tonight. She also had 6 hitting errors, so statistically not a great game for Hobson. As that one's going to be in, as it is Adri Selly able to tuck it right inside the back line. So Selly with an ace, her first of the night. She did not have any in the first match tonight. As Selly will serve again. Second one. They'll set in the middle, but that's going to be a double hit. And it'll be a 3-2. Preston goes on top. 3-2, Preston leading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. As the return goes up into the ceiling, Bear Lake able to get it and play it back over, though. Free ball for the Indians. Zollinger goes short, dug out. As Preston not able to regroup and get the ball back. And we're tied at 3. So here is Jader Schul to serve. As her serve, Preston has to get this back over. They do nicely. So kept alive. Set in the middle. Dug out again on the kill attempt by Bassett. As again trying to just knock it back over. That's going to be too many hits though. So another point for the Indians. Preston goes back up 4-3 as they'll rotate around and get a couple of new players onto the floor. Ellie Nelson, number 1, comes in. Also Maddie Wood comes in for the Indians. And Wood will drop back and serve. So we was able to chase down those names that we were missing. And there's an ace. Wood continues her outstanding service. 6 aces in the first match and another one here already. (5-3) Preston up. That one goes into the net, however. So 5-4. Preston still leading by a point. As Taylor Crane will serve, number 12. As it'll be set outside as Nelson pumps that over. Again, another set outside, and that's going to go too long. As coming over to try to deliver the spike from the far side was Kayla Murdoch. She got under it a little bit and hit it too far out of bounds. So 6-4 Preston. Here's Chloe Hobson to serve now. Her first rotation into the serve here in this second match tonight. As that will be out of bounds. As coming over was Danny Bassett, and she hit it wide. That makes it 7-4 Preston. Preston did well. They did not really have any extended strings of giving up points. Well, maybe one. I think they gave up 5, maybe 6 points in a row in that first match. But did a good job keeping the opponent off the scoreboard. Taylor Wackley gets that over. Blocked at the net, and that's going to be too many hits again. Another point for the Indians. actually call it a double hit. It's 8-4 on the Les Schwab Tire North Logan scoreboard. Here's Hobson to serve again. Dug out, played at the net by the Indians. They give it back over as that goes again to Murdoch. Murdoch again was blocked at the net by the Indians. Back over onto the Preston side now as it comes to Nelson, who hits it into the net cord. That's a hitting error for Nelson, and it is 8-5. And the serve will come back over now again to the Bears as Gail Sexton will drop back here to serve for Bear Lake. Good serve. Dug out by the Indians. Played in the middle. Zollinger off the hands and out of bounds. Lucy with her first kill of the second match after collecting 5 in the first. And now Lucy will serve. Tough serve, no return. So Lucy with an ace. She had 3 in the first set tonight as well. Serving again is Zollinger. As the return comes short, and Murdoch just able to just dink it over the top of the block and pick up the point. 10-6. Preston still leads by 4, and the serve comes back over now to the Bears once again as Danny Bassett will drop back and serve. Just does sneak it over the top of the net for the ace and the points. Tonight's match brought to you by our friends at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. Next serve by Bassett. Taken by the Indians. Set outside. Taylor Wackley with the kill. (11-7). Maisie Parker back onto the floor. Ellie Nelson leaves, as does Maddie Wood. And here's the serve coming up, as this is Parker to serve for the Indians, leading 11-7. And back over onto the Preston side, outside set. Wackley again is dug out, kept alive. They bump it back over. Free ball here for the Indians as they set in the middle this time. This time it's Crosley who couldn't get the point down. Back over, dug out, challenge at the net. Ball still loose. Here comes Hobson, out of bounds. So Chloe hit that one just a hair too long. 11-8. Preston still on top as Kayla Murdoch will serve now. Good return of serve by the Indians. Crosley gets it over but hits it too long. So Crosley hits it too long. It's a 2-point game now at 11-9. And the serve goes into the net. Lead goes back out to 3 again as Murdoch commits the service error. Carly Murdoch will come back in now and serve here for the Indians. Murdoch's serve is played there from deep off the top of the net. Preston able to keep it alive. They get it back over as Crockett hits it deep. Back to the Indians. They bump it back over. Free ball here for the Bears. In the middle, off the block. Partially blocked, played there. Outside, Hobson goes short. Dug out, kept alive. Heck of a play there by Sexton to keep the ball alive, and then a lift against the Indians And it's a point there. Sexton with a heck of a play kept the ball alive, and it ended up getting them the point. So it's 12-10. Elsie Johnson serving. They'll set this outside. Again comes to Hobson. And Hobson hits it off the antenna. That'll be another point here for the Bears. And they get back to within a point now at 12-11 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And again, we want to thank our friends at the Les Schwab Tire location in North Logan. As great patience with us with our technical problems with the scoreboard camera. But it's up and running tonight, and we're glad to have them on our broadcast with us. As that ball goes off the ceiling and back down, that'll be another point here for the Bears and tie the set at 12. So 12-12 on the scoreboard. And Elsie Johnson serving again. That's dug out by Sully. Preston able to play it back over. Free ball here. And short off the block, and it's Taylor Crane with the kill this time. Just able to get it over the top of the block and get it down. So Bear Lake moves back out in front again. It's 13-12. Played by the Indians. Hobson off the block, out of bounds, point for the Indians. That'll tie the set back up at 13 again. Tonight's match brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, and life, and auto. From Mutual of Enumclaw, call Naylor Insurance or stop by and see them on State Street in Preston. Serve goes off the top of the net, just is kept alive by the Bears, and then blocked, and tooling the block and going out of bounds, and a point again for the Bears. So Crane with the kill, able to tool the block. And the serve again here by Schul. Set in the middle, Zollinger out of bounds. So that puts Bear Lake up by 2. Preston sets outside. Hobson again tries to go soft down the line. That's dug out as Bear Lake goes soft, and Preston able to dig that out. At the net, challenge there, blocked and put back over on the block there by Victoria Hobson. So Hobson gets Preston back to within a point at 15-14 as Ellie Nelson and Maddie Wood both come back on. Remember, best 2 out of 3 tonight here in this try match. Second match of the night for the Indians. As the set comes in the middle, coming up quickly to try to make the play was Bassett, but hit it into the net. And Preston is tied again, 15-15. So Wood will serve again. Her serve is going to go too long this time. That'll give the serve back over to Bear Lake once again, and they have a 1-point lead, 16-15. So here's Taylor Crane to serve for the Bears. Hit in the middle, Zollinger. That one's in. Tucks it inside the sideline. Second kill for Zollinger, ties the setup again at 15s. Carly Madsen leaves. Tyler Wackley comes back on. And here is Chloe Hobson to serve. Chloe hits it too deep again. She has struggled with that a little bit tonight. I think the ball's too deep. As Gail Sexton will come back on. Emma McMurray will leave. Also Ellie Johnson leaves. And Morgan Armstrong, the libero, comes back on here for the Bears. Short serve played by the Indians, but they can't get it out of the net. Adricelli had to charge hard just to get the ball back up, and nobody else could play it. 18-16. Serve again by Sexton. Outside. Wackley's dug out, kept alive. Nope, gonna call that a lift. Nope, double hit. Taylor Wakely with another kill. Her second. Preston still trails by a point, however, at 18-17. Zollinger off the hands, and another ace for Lucy. And Preston's even again at 18. 18-18. Excuse me. Zollinger played there by Armstrong. They'll set it in the middle. And that's going to be in. Nice hit. Nice kill there, as coming across to make the play was Danny Bassett. Gives Bear Lake a 1-point lead again. Bassett ready. Here's her serve. Short, middle. Played there by Hobson. Just getting over the top of the net as Crosley was able to tool the block and pick up the point. As Maisie Parker will come back in as it's her turn to serve. Victoria Hobson comes back in for a little height across the front line. So Parker to serve, tied at 19. As the set is not a good one, and coming over to try to get it was Johnson, but couldn't get it. Went off the official's chair. Point for the Indians. They go back up again, 20-19. Parker's next serve is an error into the net. Didn't get very much of it, didn't go very far. So the error by Maisie ties the match at 20. And once again, the serve back over to the Bears, and Kayla Murdoch back onto the floor. She will serve again. Back set. Good hit from the far side, and once again, it's Wackley with another kill. Wakely taking advantage of the playing time that she is getting and able to show that she belongs. She is the freshman normally on the JV team, but getting varsity time. Here's Madsen to serve for the Indians. Good dig. Free ball played back over here by the Bears, and it comes right back over onto the Bears side, but dug out by the Indians. They keep it alive as Hobson plays it back over. Again, they'll try to play it short. Kept alive by the Indians. They'll set in the middle. That's not going to be touched, and out of bounds, yep. So Jenna Crosley tried to go up and over the block and couldn't. Ball just carried too far, and we're tied at 21. (21-21). Johnson serving. Outside set, Hobson. Tried to cut the court, but cut it too much and hit it out of bounds. So Chloe, 2 kills, 3 errors here in this set. And the Bears lead 22-21. Set it in the middle. As Crosley goes short, kept alive by the Bears. They'll bump it back over. Free ball for Preston. Outside set. Off the block and down as the block put on by McNamara and turns it into a point. 23-21. And a timeout called by the Indians. Timeout on the floor. 23-21 on the Les Schwab Tires scoreboard. We'll be right back.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, the Indians, who won both sets in the first match, 25-19 in both games, trail 23-21 here. And the serve belongs to Elsie Johnson for the Bears. 2 points away from winning the first set. Officials ready? Everybody's ready? Let's go. Johnson's serve. Played there. Not a good return by the Indians, and it goes out of bounds. As Sully came up to try to play that rather short serve and wasn't able to dig it out. So here we go. Set point for the Bears at 24-21. Serve comes to Hobson. They'll set it for Hobson. She goes short along the line. Dug out. Challenge for it at the net, and Chloe with the block be able to put it away. Now there's 1 point back, 24-22. Here's Adricelli to serve. Into the net. Service error, set point, and that will give the Bears the first set here tonight, winning by the score of 25-22. So Preston won their first two sets. They lose the first set here of the second match here tonight, as we'll go to the second set, as the Preston will have to play with their backs to the wall in this best of three, as Bear Lake takes the first set by the final score of 25-22. We're back right after this.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, here we go to the second set. Bear Lake leading 1-0 after winning the opening set 25-22. And Preston will serve here to open set number 2 as Carly Madsen will serve. Everybody where they need to be. And here we go. As Madsen's first serve of the second set. Dug out, played well, into the net. Bassett with the hitting error puts Preston on top 1-0. So Madsen will drop back and serve again. Madsen's next serve is bumped over, partially off the block. Indians able to come and get it. They get it back over as Selly able to play it over. As they'll set short in the middle. Played there by Hobson, but it'll be a lift called against Chloe and ties the set at 1 apiece. Second set of tonight's match is brought to you by Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions at Level 10 Life. Oops, now they reverse the call and give the call to the Indians, so it's 2-0. And Madsen will serve again. So the set in the middle. Again, they try to go short. Played by the Indians, still alive by the Indians. Punched over by Hobbs, and it finds the back row. So Victoria Hobbs just punches the ball. And able to tuck it just inside the back line, and it's 3-0. Madsen's serve mishandled, able to go get it. Yes, can they get it back over? Just barely, and then kept alive again by the Indians. It's Hobbs with a diving save. In the middle, partially blocked. Hobson keeps it alive. Outside again to Chloe. That's blocked. Again kept alive, but the Indians can't get it up. And Bear Lake has their first point of the second set. So good blocks on both sides. Good digs as well, as Hobson was able to dig it out on that last play, but then nobody else in the Indians could get it back over the net. Here's the ball on the Bears' side. Outside, partially blocked. Again, dug out on the hit there by Crane. Preston able to get it back over. Set, short, diving to get it is Parker ready to keep it alive. Blocked there on the play by Hobson. As again it comes to Selly, and Selly able to put it away. Schul comes over to try to make the play and was not able to. As Addie has her first kill of the night. And Addie will now drop back and serve here for the Indians. Good deep middle serve. They'll set on the opposite. Dug out there by Selly. They'll bump it up as it comes to Hobson, and Chloe hits that one again, just a little bit too long. That's her fourth hitting error of this match and her 10th on the night. As that's dug out by Selly, played by Zollinger, but unfortunately into the net as Hobbs couldn't get to it in time. And it's another point there for Bear Lake. And it's now 4-3. Preston still leads by a point on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Serve, Hobson, blocked. And then Chloe ends up in the net. Actually, they're going to call it 4 hits officially, but either way, it's a point for the Bears. And Bear Lake ties the match at 4-4. As that's going to be dug, but it's going to fall out of bounds. And once again, Bear Lake will take the lead again. Tonight's game and match brought to you by North Star Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. As that again controlled, the point goes out of bounds and the ball touched by the Indians. Point for the Bears, and it's now 6-4. Outside, Hobson again. Tries to go short. Blocked. And then Chloe tries to get it back onto the floor. Nice play by Madsen to save it onto the floor. And that will be a point for the Indians, as I think they're going to say it ticked the antenna going by. So 6-5. Preston gets the serve back, trailing by a point. As Sophie Haas will come back in. Another one of those players who've been brought up to the varsity just to fill some holes here. Haas is a sophomore who comes up as the play there, and that is a point by Jader Schul to open up a 2-point lead again for the Bears. It's 7-5. So Sexton to serve. Good floating serve. Comes right deep middle. Outside set. Off the block and down. As it was Sophie Hess with the kill. Her first. Now Hobson will serve. Looking for the get back even. 7-6. Preston trails. Serve, played over. Murdoch comes back again, back to the Indians, able to be dug out again by the Bears. Kept alive nicely and in. As Hess staggering to stay on her feet and able to drop that one just inside the line, and we're tied at 7. Seven here in set 2. Good serve by Hobson. Outside into the net. As Bassett with another hitting error. That gives the Indians a lead again at 8-7. And Hobson will continue to serve. And that's going to be a service error against the receiving team, the Bears. Another point for the Indians. So Preston goes up 9-7. Serve again from Hobson. They'll play it deep. They get it back over. The set will come to Zollinger. That's played in the back row. Back up front. Bassett tries to go short for the point. So Bassett just dinks it up over the top of the block. Preston still leads by a point, however, at 9-8. Timeout here momentarily by Hobson Ties a Shoe. We can tell you that tonight's match is brought to you by Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial. Serve played by the Indians. They get it over. As not a good return. That's going to go outside of the pylon. Another point for the Indians. It's 10-8. Remember, Preston trails 1-0 here. So they need to win this set to stay alive. And that's going to be an ace as Chloe serves up another ace tonight. (11-8). Preston up by 3. Zollinger serving now. The back set comes to Murdoch. She plays it over. Played deep by the Indians. They set outside. Played over again. That's dug out by the Bears. In the middle, it comes to Zollinger. Played there. And a deep set now. Hobson, and that's in. That's all Chloe needed was a little more space. Puts that away. Preston up by 4. It's 12-8. Next serve is too long this time by Zollinger, and it's 12-9. So Lucy with the service error. Serve comes back over to the Bears, and Kayla Murdoch will serve again. Comes right to Selly. Kept alive. Preston able to get it back over. They get it deep so they can reset. As, again, the Bears just have to play it back. As, again, it comes over to Crossley. Set outside. And that is off the top of the net and down. And Emma McMurray with the kill. So McMurray will get the Bears back to within 2 at 12-10 after the side out. Murdoch serving. Played by the Indians. Whoops, that's off the ceiling, but right there is Selly, Johnny on the spot to play it back over. And that's going to be, they can say it was touched at the net. So the point will go for the Bears and make it a 1-point game. So 12-11, Preston leads. Murdoch with another string of points here. As mishit by Hess. And that will tie the match at 12. So Hess with the hitting error. Murdoch serving again. Played by the Indians. Selly bumps it over. Free ball here for the Bears. They can't do much with it, so they just bump it right back. Set outside. And that will be a double hit on the set. They tried to get it outside to Taylor Wakely. And it's 13-12. Bears able to go back up on top now. Wakely, mishit, can't get it over. 14-12. So once again, Murdoch putting together a string of points here. She's got 5 on this rotation. Good serve. Preston plays it deep for Hobson. That's dug out, kept alive. But a miss hit there to try to get it back over as Scholl hits it into the net. So Preston back to within a point at 14-13. Need to win this set to stay alive in this match. Victoria Hobbs back onto the floor. Also Maisie Parker back onto the floor as she will serve. Serves a good one. Set outside into the net. Preston gets even. As Scholl with another mishit. 14-14. Here in the second set. Parker to serve again. Ticks off the top of the net, but right there is Crane to play it. Short set, blocked by the Indians. Dug out, back onto the Preston side. Again, tipped as it comes over the net as the Bears able to get it back onto the Preston side again and Wakely into the net. Emma McMurray back onto the floor here for the Bears, who lead by a point, 15-14. And the serve put up here by Johnson. Controlled. Back set on the rotation. Comes back to Wakely. She's into the net again. So Taylor, who played so well early on in the set, has 3 straight balls hit into the net. It's 16-14. Bear Lake leads. And a rotation problem here against Preston. That'll be a point for Bear Lake. And it's 17-14. So Preston's done it several times tonight. They're not set properly when the serve comes. As this will be set outside, blocked at the net. Selly gets it back over. as the Bears just pop it back over onto the Preston side. Preston just does get it back over. And they play just back and forth with the ball as it comes back over to Bear Lake. Partially blocked at the net, and they not able to get it back up. So Taylor Wakely came up in a hurry to try to make the play, wasn't able to, and it's 18-14. As all of a sudden Bear Lake, leading by a 1-0 count, now has a 4-point lead at 18-14. Selly steers it over for the Indians. Set in the middle, looking to go short, as that's dug out by Selly this time. As Hobbs gets it over, and the return is out of bounds. Point for the Indians. 18-15. Madsen comes back in. Wakely leaves. Madsen to serve for Preston. Short serve, able to be dug out. Then they get able to get it back, but someone across the midline, yes they were. Point for the Indians, 18-16. And a timeout on the floor called by the Bears. 18-16, Bear Lake leads by 2. We're back right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
(18-16). Bear Lake leads on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And the second set of tonight's match brought to you by Level 10 Life. Preston serving, down by 2. Madsen with another serve. Just does barely tick the top of the net, but they get it over. As that's going to go off the block and out of bounds. Give the kill to Schul. And that makes it 19-16. Schul to serve. Deep serve set by the Indians. Outside, Hobson tries to go down the line. That's dug out. Back over onto the Preston side again. They'll set this time for Hobbs. That's dug out again. As Crane able to get it back over. Kept alive again by the Indians. Hobson, that's too long. 20-16. So Bear Lake leads by 4, 5 points away from winning the match. Hobson in this time. She's able to tick that one just inside the back line. 4th kill of the match and 11th of the night. So that'll get the serve back to Adri Selly again as she rotates back in behind the line. Her first serve, good deep middle serve. They get a set in the middle, but the block there by Hobbs. Hobbs will get credit for the point. So Preston gets back to within 2 now, 20-18. Selly to serve again. Outside set. Crane blocked at the net. They bump it back over. Free ball here for the Indians as they're set too close to the net. Still kept alive. Zollinger punches it over off the top of the net and out of bounds. So the point goes to Bear Lake as Zollinger hit it off the top of the net and it would not find the court. So 21-18. Serve, pretty good. Returned there. Hobson goes down the line. That's kept alive. They'll get it back again as it comes back to Crane. Set again for the Indians. And a lift on the set. Call it a double hit officially. 22-18. Preston down by 4 again now. Serve comes to Selly. The set to Hobbs. She mishit it, but mishit it right in the right spot as it falls, and she gets the kill. Sophie Hess back in, as is Maddie Wood, and Maddie will drop back and serve. Preston trailing by 3. Serve is dug out. They'll set it outside as it comes there. That's McMurray. Plays it over. Outside set. Hobson off the block partially. Kept alive. As they go short as Bassett able to get it back over. In the middle, they'll set it there for Zollinger. Zollinger dug out. Bassett plays it back deep again, back onto the Preston side. Comes back to Hobson, and Hobson mishits it and hits it out of bounds. 23-19, Preston trails. Gail Sexton back in to serve, 2 points from the match. Serve from Sexton comes deep middle. The return from Preston comes all the way across the net. There's Zollinger to put it away. That ball floating right back over the net. Zollinger able to drill the corner. 23-20. Taylor Wickley comes back in. Hobson to serve. Preston down 3. And nail-biting time here in the second set. Blocked at the net. Kept alive onto the Bears side. They'll just flip it deep. Hobson plays it there. Set in the middle. Just a little putback shot there by Zollinger. As that one again played deep. And again, they'll set this one as it comes to Hobson. Hobson off the block and it's down. Preston back to within a deuce at 23-21. Chloe with another serve. Bear Lake with another timeout. 23-21 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And once again, we'll be right back.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, Preston trying to pull this one out. They trail 23-21. They have to win this set to keep the match alive. Hobson with a good serve. Kept alive, played short by Bear Lake, kept alive by the Indians. And again, the set there for Wakely goes out of bounds. Match point coming up here for Bear Lake. 24-21, just a best 2 out of 3. As Danny Bassett will serve. Bassett's serve. Dug out there by the Indians. Played. Zollinger goes short, but it's too short. And Preston, after winning the first match in straight sets, lose the second match to Bear Lake also in straight sets, losing 25-22 and then 25-21 here in this second set. So Preston splits their 2 matches up here in Grace tonight. As we'll take a timeout, we will come back. We'll have the post-game show for you coming up right after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction postgame show, coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
A proud member of the co-op, we save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
And welcome back in here on the postgame show, as the postgame show brought to you by Ralph's Construction. Well, for the Indians, after winning the first match tonight in straight sets, they took on Bear Lake in the second set, and they ended up losing that one in straight sets, 25-22 and then 25-21. So for the Indians, overall, they go 2-2 in sets tonight, and they come away 1-1 on the score sheet. But they played a lot better. Remember, if you weren't with us right at the top of the broadcast tonight, Coach Bridget Knapp talked about how they played so much better this past weekend at the tournament in Pocatello, and they really did. It really showed. This is a much different team than we saw a couple of weekends ago at the Cokeville tournament. They played much better. And just think how much better they'll be when they get their two injured seniors back, Abby Clark and Reese Swainston, neither of which played tonight. Swainston with a knee and Clark still nursing that shoulder that she hurt in Cokeville. So for Preston, they go 1-1 on the night. We'll come back. We'll tell you about some of the stats and some of our player of the game tonight as well, player of the match for the Indians as we continue here on the postgame show, brought to you by Ralph's Construction right after this.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame show. Time to look at some stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Let's give a call out to some of the young players who got brought up here in recent days by Coach Knapp to fill spots on the varsity roster. Taylor Wackley played very well. She had 3 kills in the game. Also, Sophie Hess had a pair of kills in the match tonight as well. As Ellie Nelson played well, did not have any points scored in the matches, I should say, tonight. As still the 3 younger players, all brought up from either the JV or the freshman team, got to see some playing time tonight and played very well. As far as hitters on the team, Victoria Hobbs with a pair of kills tonight for the Indians. It was Lucy Zollinger who had a total of 3 kills in the second match and a total of 8 overall on the night. But our player of the game and our hitter of the night has to once again be Chloe Hobson. Chloe with 5 kills in the second match to go along with her 7 in the opening match, finished with 12 kills for the night. Unfortunately, she also had a total of 12 errors overall over both matches tonight as well. But still, Chloe Hobson is our player of the game tonight, brought to you by Ralph's Construction. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, have a little bit more on the postgame show. You tell what's on tap for the Indians, as we'll do that coming up right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
We welcome you back one more time here on the Ralph's Construction postgame show, as we'll tell you about what's coming up for the Indians volleyball team, as they'll be off now until Tuesday night, when they will be at home. First of two matches at home, both of the triangle variety. So Tuesday night they'll be hosting Thunder Ridge and Malad. That's scheduled to get started, about 5:30. Then a week from Saturday, also at home, they'll be hosting Westside and Marsh Valley, as that match will get started early. That's an 11 o'clock start, so the girls can go home and get ready. I believe that is homecoming that night. Generally, that's why they have that match that early. So that's a week from Saturday against Westside and Marsh Valley, and that will get started at 11 a.m. And, of course, Friday night we have football coming your way, a doubleheader. That gets started with Westside, as they will be at home also against Marsh Valley. That game, pregame show starts with about 6:30 with Cody Olson, and you can catch the Preston game at Jerome immediately following the Westside game, or of course you can also see the Preston Indian game live on mylocalradio.com. So that's the football coming up on Friday. Well, that's going to wrap up our festivities here for tonight. For from Grace, we appreciate you watching and listening on KACH and watching on mylocalradio.com. As the executive producer of executive sports director for KACH Radio is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. Until then, until next time, until Friday, and until next week when the girls are back home, thanks for watching as the Indians split their two matches tonight, and we'll talk to you from Jerome coming up on Friday. Until then, I'm Dan Hubbard. Have a very good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.